What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Dan
What's
here.
up? I'm Chris.
That's my younger brother Ryan.
That's Ryan.
Hello.
And we're kind of here. I'm doing a bit of a post Vidcon video.
Nice. Yeah, we've been
I was
hearing about all your stories at VidCon.
and we might have someone coming in a minute. Come with us.
Those are VidCons.
Yes, our first guest actually, if he shows, hopefully. Anyway, so how have you been?
Yeah,
man?
we usually do videos with the movies we've seen.
Yeah.
But I really can't remember at the moment what is the last movie I saw.
Fuck, what was the last one I saw?
Well, yours was a porno movie.
No, I saw Deadpool 2 was the last one I saw.
I think that was mine too.
Really?
Maybe.
Was it Deadpool 2?
It might have been.
Remember to save Peter.
That was a great one.
Peter.
And then what? What is it?
See,
What's
this
his name
guy
died? The guy recently, testified in front of the Senate about how he was like raped by a Hollywood producer, Terry Crews.
Terry Crews dead?
No, he's not dead. He died in the movie.
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, here he is.
Holy shit, you're loud.
Hey, Nick. What's up?
Jesus Christ, man.
I brought some friends.
You,
I'm
who?
not a friend.
Okay,
I'm my
friends
brother.
and family.
Ryan's not a
You
friend.
didn't fucking clear this with me.
I know.
Execute
I'm
one of
crazy,
them.
right?
And, no, wait. Make one kill the other, and then I'll know I can trust that one. How's that?
Well, you can trust him. He would have come. He would have come with me if he had the time.
So he's going to kill the other one then.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill my brother. No problem.
Yeah, you definitely got to kill Ryan.
Oh, I love it. It's biblical now.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's-
Believe me, it's a real
You are
Cain and
Isaac.
Abel story.
Wait, don't worry. I'm not a main character. The story will be fine.
Oh, it doesn't matter. The story was going to be shit whether or not a main character was involved in the first place or not. Don't worry.
Nice.
We can go forward. We can go
This
full
is like-
burger.
Yeah, no, this is basically like this is a J.J. Abrams project. No one gives a fuck. All the characters are gonna suck. There's gonna be no point to the plot, but ultimately everyone's gonna say it was great anyway.
Nice.
You guys like Lost? Hey, who liked Lost? Yeah, I did 3/4 of the way through too. That was great.
I would have seen Saints today, but I had work.
Damn, you didn't see Saints. How could
Yeah,
you?
damn that work.
Jesus Christ, it was pure fucking MAGA bro shit tonight, man. JT was even live in my studio. I felt like, yeah, no, JT's actually looking at buying property up here.
Oh man.
Up in California?
No, JT. Wait. JT was visiting New Hampshire.
JT's from Cali. He came up to New Hampshire. He's looking for property.
New Hampshire is a beautiful state. You guys have seasons there.
That's something that can be said. That is true. Yes.
Yeah. We don't have any seasons here. It's just
It's
hot.
summer and cold.
No, it's actually really stable weather here. That's what everyone, outside of here says. Actually it's like consistent.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fairly.
everyone else is like, yeah, we're dying in the summer and we're dying
No,
in the winter.
it's very much like a marriage that you just kind of tolerate for the children. It's like nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's never exciting or particularly like anything you like. Every so often it looks a little beautiful, but then you remember that you have to stick around because of reasons.
Exactly.
dude, we need to bring you up next year. You gotta come.
Oh, to VidCon.
Yeah,
How much is the fucking ticket?
dude, fuck the ticket. We'll just go hang out.
Fuck the ticket.
We'll go hang out with him.
Okay, there you go. Right.
Yeah, I make really good food.
Daniel's gonna bring marijuana again.
After you guys share.
I'll bring some good shit I found called.
Dude, I just love the fact that the person who shall not be named live here on the air, but you know who I'm talking about, like basically snagged like the equivalent of an eighth and just chucked it in her fucking carry-on, and then we got back to New England without a problem.
That's dangerous. She chucked in the carry-on.
I can't.
Well, I mean, I'd like to tell you guys like it's a short story. It's a work of absolute fiction that I came up with on Sunday. It was a great work of fiction, right? So in this work of fiction, like two people who were staying in an Airbnb to attend a not convention that they didn't feel like going to, ended up walking about 2 miles in the Southern California heat, hoping that their New England circulatory systems wouldn't give out. But finally, they found a place in historic Main Street down in Garden Grove. And when they found that place, they went in and got some cheap beers, and then ended up getting fish tacos and giant chimichangas. And then these dudes, these Mexican guys, who started doing shots with them and everybody else at the bar. And they sat there for about 2 or 3 hours doing shots and just drinking with these people before one of them ended up offering them some particular party favors, which are illegal, but Pablo Escobar really loved them. And it was the best version of this Pablo Escobar thing they'd ever done. And while this one guy, the big tall guy with the great hair, was doing it, the guy who was offering it to him pointed out the fact that he was a Mexican dude who was covered from like head to toe in tattoos. And he said, "Yeah, man, we're all set, bro. Don't worry about that. Like as much as we need to party, man. I hope you had a great time out here." And then this dude realized that he was like actually partying with the kind of people that Fox News have been freaking out about for months and months and months. Yeah. And that in person, they're not. I mean, as long as they don't want to cut bits off you or your kids, they're pretty friendly people in theory in this fictional story that I'm weaving, of course.
And it's 69.
It's totally fictional.
That was a really amazing story that I told about the last day of what could maybe be equated to VidCon if you wanted to make that connection, but it's still totally fictional. So quit being a faggot.
Yeah, it's totally
amazing. It's total fiction. Right?
Yeah.
I hope so, yeah. Maybe.
That chimney was fucking dope, though, and that blow was amazing.
I think part of the story about
the story, I mean.
I think there was a part of that story where the long-haired guy called his Californian friend who was already out of town and had to turn him down. Yeah,
I mean, it was like Harry Potter, honestly, man. I found my own, he found his own 9 3/4 gate, and he walked straight through it, and then he spilled some of it on the parking lot, and the dude assured him it was okay, because there was plenty more where he came from.
Adventures everyone in SoCal this time.
It's weird shit.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. Then Dumbledore. Yeah, and then Snape killed Dumbledore and cut his head off, and he got like featured in the Daily Beast for doing so, and everyone got scared. All the Mexicans in the world. It's an amazing story. This is why I'm a writer. You see, it's why I publish books and shit.
And it's also why you're running for office.
Yeah, Dan says here you're running for office.
Oh, great. Now I'm never going to get there. Thank you, Dan, for announcing that in SoCal. They're going to be like, what office are you running for? Oh, fuck that.
He's going to be your campaign manager. You know, he's a real politician.
I have what is effectively a sitting state rep actually serving as what will probably be my campaign manager, because I've got 9,000 people to appeal to. And that's it.
Yeah, and you're running for state council, right?
State rep, that's right.
That's gonna be fun.
Not bad. So, what's your odds?
Well, my odds. Well, here's the. I don't really know. I haven't calculated them because I'm running against a long-sitting incumbent, but I was a political consultant for the better part of 10 years.
So you understand the whole ball game.
Oh, running campaigns was my bag for a while. And this guy, like, I hear the one thing that people are saying that he's got on me is he's tight with the unions, but he's a business owner. I was a union organizer for a year.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm pretty confident as long as, like, you know, they meet with me and listen to what I have to say. And I think I can reach my constituents. And then the worst thing will be like, oh my God, didn't you put your nuts out on the internet one time?
Oh yeah, that time, that live stream.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I'll just straight up say, like, listen, America needs a state rep who's willing to have balls. I've proven on the internet that I have balls.
Exactly. You're going to run that ad.
What's going to happen is they're going to find that theater stream, and they're going to say, this man puts electrical drape on women's
Well, I mean, like,
titties.
what kind of ad would really, appeal to people in New Hampshire?
No, that was the cunt stream. That was like, I mean, my bigger embarrassment isn't pulling my nuts out. My biggest embarrassment was being on the cunt stream. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The
cunt streams.
The cunt streams. Yeah.
It's a late night show hosted by people who don't know how to host a show.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, cunt streams in politics. That I guess could go well in New Hampshire. Wasn't like prostitution legal for a while?
God, I hope so. That's going to be a part of my platform.
Was it Rhode Island or New Hampshire?
I'm just going to be like, come on, bitches, bring those incel votes. Gordon Peterson, be a surrogate, please and thank you.
There's nothing, bringing us back to New England more than prostitutes.
No, listen, you can think about the revolution. You can think about, you know what else New Hampshire gave you? Adam Sandler.
Oh, God, and Sarah Silverman.
and Sarah Silverman, and I think Andy Samberg, and you know what else? The fucking the alarm clock, and you know what else? Fucking Russian dressing, yeah, all that. You got our little, you got our little armpit of the North American continent to thank for that.
Isn't Sarah Silverman from the same town as you?
No, she's from Bedford, which is the next town over from Manchester. And like Manchester is the city where the working classes went to go. And then for a while, the yuppies came because they're like, ooh, city, but also cheap. Then they drove all the prices up and they're like, oh, gross, heroin. And they left. And now it's just, we call it Manchganistan. We all have AKs and loads of opium. It's wonderful. Now, next door.
Didn't it used to be Manch Vegas for a while?
No, it used to be Manch Vegas when the Greek Mafia owned it, because the Greek Mafia got pushed out of New York, and then got pushed out of Boston, then got pushed out of Providence. So finally, they came up to Manchester, and like, well, nobody wants this, and so they settled here. And when they did, like, I swear to Christ, they opened up a whole host of hair salons and pizza joints usually, and they would just be fronts for these bookie operations and backroom casinos. And for a while, this town was known as Manch Vegas. And we even, and it was like, and it was an underworld thing, but it was so obvious and everyone knew it that like you'd go into gas stations along the highway here, and they'd be like, a fabulous Manch Vegas. They stole the Las Vegas sign, and someone photoshopped it and did Manch Vegas T-shirts. But now,
not bad.
But the thing is, though, is that like most of those things that was like big during the 90s, early 2000s kind of got ground out. There's still a bit of it, but what's really big here in Manchester now is heroin and guns. So we call
heroin and guns, yeah. I've been hearing a lot about heroin all over the place.
Yep. Well, when you guys started hearing about heroin, we had fentanyl. When you all started hearing about fentanyl, we had fentanyl, even deadlier version of that deadly shit.
Yeah.
And, so now with all the opium and the guns, we just mostly call it Manchganistan.
Manchganistan. Shit.
People
from California, I think we usually kind of visualize everyone in New England as, having fish and enjoying, kind of enjoying the land and the.
Oh, there's a very little land here. I'm trying to grow green onions in a glass, and I'm like looking around in my alley wondering where I can possibly find dirt that isn't the shitty dirt in the corner of a
that's not infested with needles and blood.
I could have helped you smuggle in some fertilizer. That way you could have had.
Yeah, Daniel's he's grown a lot in his yard. What do you have, like strawberries now? And
strawberries.
I'm kind of familiar with this because like I wrote this short story, like I said, where this this female protagonist smuggled a whole bunch of plant matter back from a guy very much like you. Holy shit!
Did that female protagonist happen to be under 5 feet?
I haven't really decided. I was thinking she was kind of tiny, and maybe the whole thing would be like she gets stopped in the body scanner because they're like, "You don't have a whole human body. You're too tiny." Then she'd be like, "I'm from New England," and they'd be like, "Your license says Connecticut. That's not New England."
It's wannabe New England.
It's a suburb
so
of.
What is really New England? Who gets to be a part of New England out there?
Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island.
Yeah,
got it.
The irony is all the other news are not allowed.
And you guys all like
the one who's left out is the one who needs to be left out, and that's the state of Connecticut. And I say that with all due respect because in reality it's just a suburb of New York. Now here's how you can tell if you've got a real New England state. Do they support the New York Yankees? If the answer is no, and they are attached to any of the states I mentioned before, then congratulations, you are a part of New England. Now, if you have enough of your, especially metropolitan population who supports things such as, who supports such disgusting abortions upon the world, such as the New York Yankees or Alex Rodriguez, if you have these people within you, you are thereby politically and socially and geographically forbidden by common sense, man, from being part of New England. So
that's true. Yeah, you guys. So that's how you divide it: Yankees fans and not Yankees fans.
Unless you ask someone from Connecticut, and then it's kind of like listening to a Palestinian talk about what Israel looks like.
Yeah, I think I was reading somewhere like all the big media heads, you know, for CNN, Fox News, they all live in Connecticut at the end of the day.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard of
They
that.
all drive in there. It's not they don't drive back to New Jersey. It's Connecticut, right? I think, yeah.
Yeah,
In their ivory tower.
that's their. Isn't that like their vacation spot? Like, oh, I'm
That's
gonna.
where they live. Like Glenn Beck lives in Connecticut or some shit. And
God, I think Glenn Beck's got more
Bill
chins.
O'Reilly lived in Connecticut.
Glenn Beck's got more chins than I do.
Exactly, and this is the thing: is like they all wanted to retire in sleepy, beautiful, gorgeous New England, but then they weren't allowed in because they couldn't let go of that loathsome obsession of theirs of an imperial dynasty, like the Empire in Star Wars, somehow owning the MLB. No, that is not New England. We are rebels, sir. Fuck the man. Fuck the. Unless you're talking about the Patriots, in which case we'll just cheat our way to Super Bowl every time.
Right.
Y'all can eat a dick.
New York had all the loyalists. That's where Britain had their big support still.
That's where the Tories are from.
Basically, I think we've made some. I'm gonna put my Jordan Peterson voice on here, so that way, like, that way, the really simple people will think it's indisputable.
Romano himself.
What I feel right now is that we've established that if you support the New York Yankees, you are therefore a Tory and want the Crown to come and clean your room because there are too many lobsters in it and you don't know where your socks are.
Also,
And therefore, Connecticut is not a part neither of New England nor the United States. It is a part of Great Britain even now, much like Canada. And that's why I won't say bun self in public.
But
that was great.
That was epic. And remember that Connecticut needs to stand up straight.
Connecticut, you have to stand up straight? What?
Yeah, he always talks about standing up straight.
Listen, nobody has to stand up straight because that's where Anahata Hearts is from, and nobody even has to stand up halfway to be taller than her. What you do is you're
looking at memes.
You kind of hunch over and then say, "I'm kind of on your level, small thing." That's great.
They're gonna Britain's Canada's gonna annex Connecticut.
I wish Canada would annex New Hampshire so that I could be exiled.
Oh, that's right. How the fuck did you get kicked out of Canada?
I didn't get kicked out of Canada. I'm just banned from Canada.
Why are you banned from Canada?
It's a story.
Oh yeah, because they're they're really not big into free speech and shit.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
It has everything to do with my criminal record.
Oh, there you go.
That's right.
Yeah. Those things happen.
That's stupid.
I wrote a book called The Art of Bad Decisions, which I am too afraid to try and even publish. So,
shit.
Publish it under an acronym, under a pseudonym.
Oh well, no. The greatest thing is like I've already announced it here, but also like I've already half written a sequel, which is called Part-Time Model Citizen.
Nice.
That's a good title.
Yeah, I'm kind of good at writing titles. I'm kind of terrible at writing books, which is why I only have one out.
I have kind of like the reverse. I have good ideas for stories. Can't fucking come with the title to save my life.
Fuck the title. Just write the story, dude. Write the fucking story.
Yeah, right. Just like have someone else come up with the title, man.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Just smash that story out. And even if while you're writing it, you come up with great ideas along the way, don't change anything. Just make a note for yourself and then smash through the story and then revisit it and hate yourself. And hating yourself, it's called editing. It's a terrible process. It's like basically like punching yourself in the dick over and over again. But it's important. That's editing. Yeah.
It's like being the Fonz. You have to punch it to get it to work.
Yeah, no, you just punch yourself in the dick or you smash your face off of like, a support structure.
These days.
That's why a lot of people do now.
What are you trying to publish? Something fiction or your biography?
Nick,
me? No, I can't really affirm whether or not like the book I wrote is actually fact or fiction. I'll say that it's maybe inspired by true events, but if
there you go, yeah.
Yeah, expired. That's always the fun.
Some of the events haven't passed the statute of limitations, I take it.
Well, no, here's the funniest thing. I'm pretty sure that all of the felonies are well beyond the statute of limitations. Oh, right. Shit, food's here. Hold on. You guys can imagine what I'm doing. Hey, man, what's up?
Right now.
No, he's probably got Grubhub.
Grubhub. You get Grubhub? The pool?
I can't. I'm gonna pull my hair out because it's tangled. Now, like shit got really crazy. Like VidCon was kind of fun.
Yeah, that shit get crazy.
I
The fuck, dude?
We should get
You just tricked me, man.
I need to get a better chair. Ryan, get a better chair.
All your fucking shit is garbage in here, man.
Can you change it for a better chair? Yeah, this thing's shit. Wait, why am I off? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna wait for him. Watch out. No, he's getting his food. Yeah, because I had to shop.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Live. We're doing it live.
I might just take that clip out where you fall. Like,
No, we should leave that in. That's awesome.
No. I didn't say take it out. I meant.
It's okay. It's fucking awesome. I fell down again.
Nick. No, we'll keep. What? Ryan, is the food done?
Yes.
Can you?
How do I look like Blair White's boyfriend?
I mean, fiance. I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
I guess you could do the whole. You just gotta go without the whole beard.
I can't grow up here.
You know, I bet you nobody has gotten to your live chat yet.
Oh no! Yeah, no one's on right now.
Who's on us? Is it just us talking to Wizard of Cock?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the video links. I'm gonna share.
John Cena's getting married now.
He's gonna produce Baby Cena and it's gonna be like, Baby Cena!
Did you see that fucking video I sent you?
Which
No,
one?
I put on Merlin, this dude who was like flipping out. God, Ryan. Dude, this dude was flipping out. He was totally fucking high, and he was like arguing with his friend about the Wicked Witch. She's like, she had a fucking sister, bro. Grow up, bro. Did you see that?
What like?
Okay. You need to watch this.
Okay, we'll watch this.
Dan, I'm actually gonna be popping off real quick because I'm gonna eat this shit, and then I've apparently got to fucking put a fire out.
What do you got, dude?
Did you get pizza?
What?
Are you eating some pizza or are you eating?
Oh yeah, no, I'm eating absolute fucking garbage right now.
Damn.
Unlike that sushi you made, dude. That shit was. Oh my god.
Yeah, Dan says you're quite the sushi chef.
I'm not bad.
Where'd you get the fish you brought to VidCon? Was it in Santa Monica?
Yeah, you were talking.
Nope. Asian market right in Anaheim.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was.
They had some fresh fish there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit pricier, but like they have sushi grade like cuts of
Nice.
steaks just available. So yeah, I cut them on the spot, and
You just kept feeding us.
I mean, I wanted to make all of that food because if I didn't make it all then, it would be shit by the next day, unless it was made. In which case,
Right. I mean, fish goes bad. You got to make that shit now.
Freaking Monday, Matt. Once I was like, "No, I'm good."
Yep. No, I mean,
somebody refused the sushi.
A number. Like, was it?
What's their fucking problem?
they ate too much usually.
Oh, they ate too much.
No, I made 15 or 16 rolls. I filled about 3 plates.
Yeah, that was intense.
Everybody had plenty.
Daniel's still recovering from it.
Yeah,
And I'm
still recovering.
Yeah, Daniel's still recovering.
I think I ate the least of it. So, yeah. Well, I mean, I spent all day making it. It was great. I mean, making the shit is a lot of fun, and it's very relaxing. That's
yeah,
good.
we had that was a great thing. We had Magog with us and everything.
Yep. And I forced everybody to eat the food, and they all had to be like, "Oh God, fine, I'll eat this thing you made." Christ, oh holy shit, that was really good. Can I?
I don't really eat fish, but I'll eat fish now.
Well, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
eat some food, finish my video.
Yeah, we're gonna go off anyway.
I'm gonna go watch.
AJ was great.
I'm gonna watch Luke Cage season 2 to find out why a black man can't make it in Harlem anymore.
Shit.
That's kind of what the
Tell
series.
us later.
I'm only on through episode 3, so we'll see how long they drag that shit out for. Good night.
I'm just on episode. All right, peace, man.
Peace out.
All right, everyone. We're gonna go off now. We'll see you guys later. Peace.